And I love it. So, like I said, man, everybody knows what it is, man. Like I said, I have more than enough evidence for my federal lawsuit that I'm guaranteed to be filing. Um, like I said, man, I'm just really good at what I do, man. Real talk. I'm amazing in my job. I'm amazing being Batman. I'm amazing at running my own companies. I'm amazing at being the CEO. It is what it is, man. I'm amazing and notorious. You feel me? But at the end of the day, like I said, I mean, it is what it is, bro. Straight up, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just think it's funny how all these people who claim to be evil, being evil is weak. All y'all who claim to be evil, you have nothing good to look forward to. You have your karma, you have God all over you like white on rice, all of you, right? Because of what y'all tried to do to me, right? And continue to try to do nonstop, right? So all that evil and plotting didn't get you nowhere, right? Except in the worst predicaments imaginable and having the worst results. Because God's going to ride all day for me. God is going to handle everything. God's going to take care of everything. Yeah, God don't play about me. You feel me? So, like I said, all these people are evil. I've 100% completely proved it. Like I said, I have more than enough sufficient evidence for court, and it just is what it is. I'm going to be able to prove everything that's happened. I know that everybody's been on in on it on a conspiracy against me, and all these people targeted me. I didn't have a chance. I didn't stand a chance. There's no way for me to win because all of these people are in on it. Everyone. There wasn't one person who hasn't been in on this plot against me to steal everything from me, leave me with nothing, right? They wanted me to be homeless. They wanted me to just not have anything. And it couldn't be farther from the truth and never will be the case. You understand? So it's like I said, God got me, bro. You know what I mean? These are all evil, bitter, spiteful people. Like I said, all y'all have to look forward to is misery, karma, right? You know what else with God because that's all God continues to deliver. God continues to deliver his karma. God continues to deliver and make the message clear. Like you already know what God's bringing straight up. God is bringing exactly, exact karma and exactly what the hell needs to happen straight up. That's the reality. God is always going to deliver on what needs to happen straight up because God brings real justice. Real justice is not a pretty thing. Real justice gets ugly. That's the truth. See, we don't care about what any of y'all talking about. I don't care about your fake system. It's broken. It's a joke. It's designed against us. It was all designed against me. Like, if this whole society and whole world was designed against me, well, yeah, I'm gonna stand up and stand up for myself, and I'm gonna stand on 10 toes down and stand up to all y'all, like I've been doing. Like I said, I have more than enough sufficient evidence. It's a wrap, bro. Enjoy prison. 100%. Every single one of you. And y'all ain't just going to prison. Y'all going to the psych ward. Y'all going to Arkham Asylum. It's guaranteed, bro. It's a wrap. It's guaranteed, bro. You feel me? I have basically the whole case mapped out for the federal lawsuit. I'm just being honest, bro. I have too much evidence. You know what I mean? It's undeniable. What are they going to do? Say, oh, it's okay that people were co-conspirators and all these people went against him and they just were all jealous and envious and didn't want to see him. I mean, literally, these people don't want to see me. I mean, living and breathing. Let's get real. They don't want to see me succeeding. They don't want to see me winning for sure. They don't want to see my existence. I mean, they made clear what their intentions are towards me, which I don't have to say or spell out because I just said it subliminally, right? It's clear as day what their intentions are towards me, what they wanted from me, right? And it's just so funny because like everything that they wanted for me, God is giving them. All of them. You feel me? So at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, that's the way of the world. The whole world, all these people, they wanted me to not have anything. And the truth is, at the end of the day, God's going to give me everything and you nothing. These people are not going to have anything. And why? I told you the meek shall inherit the earth, man. Like, when you're trying to always be first to grab something, especially when it has to do with like, things that don't belong to y'all, because that's what y'all do. Y'all steal, you commit theft. You just want everything that's not yours and you don't want to work for it. Y'all want success, but you don't want to work for it. So you want to take from other people. Like, and you're not even good thieves. Like, yeah, it doesn't work like that, man. When you try to take what somebody else's, when it's rightfully someone else's, like what's rightfully mine, God is going to put you in your place every time. And that's what he's done, and that's what he's going to continue to do. I laugh at you people because you're pathetic. I'm telling you, bro, I have complete concrete proof, bro. Like straight up, bro. Like I have everything completely documented. I've got solidified evidence and proof of what these people have been on since day one, and I knew it, right? And like I said, they're all completely out of their mind. They're all clinically insane. They're all mentally ill. Like it's a clear cut case. It's an easy win. You feel me? So, I mean, my question is, what have you done to me, and what could you ever do? Nothing. All they do is make up lies in my name and try to role reverse. So the things that they say to me or do towards me, they try to claim that I did them. I mean, that's not going to work. That'll never fly, right? So I don't worry about nothing. I'm stress free, carefree, and sucker free, and I'm a celebrity, and too many people know what I do for a living and who I am. You feel me? So it's like now you have to worry, right? Now all you have to worry. Now it's your turn, right? Because I should have never had to worry because I do everything by law, by the book. I treat everyone with love and respect. I'm completely coherent when I speak. And that's my only issue is when people have no respect and they literally don't want to see me, like they have a problem with my existence. Like, yeah, I have an issue with you that like that's a problem. I mean, who's just gonna be okay with that? Nah, bro. Y'all want to act like I'm a pushover or something. I'm not a pushover, I'm just smart. I just don't take bait. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what they all doing. They all trying to express this is how I feel. Yeah, because you want someone to go ballistic. You want someone to lose it because any normal human being would. It's a normal human reaction. If you're saying that's the way you feel towards me and what you want from me and what you're trying to do to me, and for no reason, who would not get agitated and upset about that if you're a human being and have a heart? See, these people are soulless. They have no heart. They're nothing. They're nobody, and they're all miserable. So the way I look at it, let them be miserable. You know what I mean? Because they're all getting theirs. They got their karma day one. All of them. They all ain't nothing, bro. Like I have no respect for none of y'all. Like nah, bro. Y'all don't even exist to me. None of you. I'm just being honest. Like nah. Like all of what you've done and said, hell nah, bro. You could never live it down. You could never apologize. You could never fix it. I'm just being honest, bro. You know what I mean? They talk about in the readings, oh, these people have serious regret, deep regret about how they treated you. No, only because I'm doing well and I'm an internet celebrity. That's the only reason. You don't care how you treated me, right? Nobody does. If people cared how they treated me, they would have been donating a long time ago. People wouldn't have just left me high and dry and out to try to struggle on my own. It makes no sense. Like I said, that's the other issue that I'm tired of. And like I said, that's my whole thing is I'm just getting up and standing up for myself. I'm not going to just continue to struggle for no reason when I shouldn't be. This is inexcusable, bro. This has nothing to do with me or my capabilities. So why do y'all talk about situations and money like that? But bro, I can't get a job down here. You know what I mean? I don't need one. I continue to make a living, but like I'm not satisfied. I'm not content, right? And I'm for sure not content with not being able to make the money that I want and should have, right? But when you don't give me an opportunity and resources, right, to get started and try something else, I mean, there's nothing I can do. You feel me? That's the whole point. I'm not stuck. I'm not stagnated. I'm not in a state of lack. None of that, bro. I'm just going through a period of time that's beneficial to teach me. And I realize that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like at the end of the day, it has to change. You know what I mean? And the first step still has to do with y'all donating. It doesn't matter where I go, what I do, what job I get, any of that. I mean, it's still going to be the same situation until these people, I mean, basically, go away and leave me alone until these people want to go find a hobby and find something to do. You know what I mean? And the truth is that, I mean, God is just going to handle it all. It's just clear as day. God is going to continue to ride for me. He's going to continue to defend me, and God is going to continue to deliver. I don't worry about a thing. I never have to lift a finger, bro. God is going to handle all of y'all straight up because that's what you deserve. That's the justice. That's the righteousness. That's the truth. That's just what it is, man. And these people, they can't seem to handle the truth. You see what I'm saying? They start problems, but then they want to play victim. It don't make no sense. Like you can't play victim when you're the aggressors. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, at the end of the day, man, you gotta understand. I don't have to argue about nothing, none of that, bro. Like I'm good. I've made my own career. I built my own living. I built everything with my bare hands and my own money I made and worked for. Like I've been making money my entire life. You feel me? I'm really in the best position possible. That's what these people don't understand. Like I said, I'm just trying to get people to donate. See, you don't understand. You people donate. It could literally open up avenues for me to do that. It could open up avenues so that I can travel, right? So I can get out and try to create more opportunities, even if I have to struggle a little bit while I do it. Like it gives me the ability to do that. And I've already got situations set up in so many different arrangements because I'm a hustler. Like I said, I own billions in equity, homeboy. I own buildings. I don't know what y'all talking about, man. Like I said, while you be running your mouth, I be enjoying my buildings. Y'all don't know nothing about me, bro. None of y'all. And that's my whole thing is like when you got people that just like, oh, I'm upset at you. and I just have a problem with you and act like I'm their sworn enemy when I don't even know them. Like me, I'm like all challenges accepted. And that's what I did. You got to remember, man, I won against all of you. Anyone, it doesn't matter who it is, I got the best of everyone. I don't care who you are, bro. You come up against me, you come up against me, you're going to lose. Okay? Horrifically. You come up against me, you going against God. You're going to lose. Feel me? That's the whole point people don't get. At the end of the day, man, I've been through it all, done it all, seen it all. Like, I'm a street hustler, I'm a street gangster, I'm the real thing. All these other people, they fake and fugazi. That's the truth. You feel me? Like, the whole point is if y'all donate, it opens up lanes of opportunity because I've already built the whole ecosystem and all, all the different parameters of this Batman business and everything that I'm doing. I mean, you're talking about, like I said, I put 1,300 into a scooter. Like when my homeboy, when he talks about, like, first of all, I keep seeing weird stuff from like his area, that neighborhood. So I don't get that. I feel like there's a lot of hate over there for me for no reason. And it's like, I don't care how y'all feel. Like, all of them are some cowards. They ain't going to do nothing about it. We all know that. So, first of all, miss me with that nonsense. But second of all, like I said, I mean, it's just the things that y'all say sometimes don't make any sense. As far as like the training and the working out, I have the answers. You all don't. I mean, this is what I do for a living. I'm just being real. You know what I mean? Furthermore, when it comes to the bat cycle, I'm not dragging my bat cycle or taking my bat cycle anywhere with you or anyone. That's common sense. I put $1,300 into that thing. Why would I risk that or have it around anybody? Like, no, bro. Even if I trust you, it just don't make no sense to do that. You know what I mean? Especially in a bad area like that. Nah, hell nah. Where anybody could just try to take it, like, nah, bro. And then they can say, oh, I'm sorry, somebody took it. Like, nah, bro, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? The bat cycle ain't going nowhere. And that's the thing is, like, me personally, I don't really trust anyone. I don't trust none of y'all. I keep everybody at arm's distance. You know what I mean? Like, my homeboy who fixes the bicycles, I appreciate it, like, straight up. And I'm going to continue to come to you for it. And, like, I'd like to hang out and stuff. Like, I think he's a cool dude, but I don't agree with everything that you say. I mean, I just think that we a lot of people, I think, talk about concepts that are kind of delusional. Like, they don't matter, they don't make sense. I mean, and that's the kind of the catch that you get with a lot of people is like you got to take them in doses and you deal with them, and then they start saying things that are delusional. And what I mean is like I said, it's just when it comes to the working out and the training, bro. Trust me, I have the answers. The other stuff, I mean, yeah, I mean, if that's how you do things, that's fine. The way you do things, what you believe in, that's fine. But I was raised differently. I mean, you got to understand, I'm the athlete here. I'm the one chosen by God. The other thing, too, that you're saying about posture, I just want to address the posture thing doesn't matter. And let me explain to you why. Like, posture is good to stand up straight. That's all good. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, man. I get that. You know what I mean? That's a good thing. But if it mattered so much, why would God choose me when I've never had posture like that? Like, the reason why is because I'm an athlete. When you're an athlete, right? If you're standing up completely straight, I'm telling you right now, and let's say you're in a club or somewhere, and something happens, okay? It makes you a target, and it's the worst environment. Like, I'm literally practicing in front of you right now. Like, I'm practicing like if I was standing up straight, and let's say somebody tries to do something towards me, comes from an angle or even comes in front of me. If I'm up straight, first of all, your chin is up in the air, right? That's not a posture or a stance of whatever a ninja or somebody who's used to like hand to hand, you know what. So my posture is relaxed because that's the way a ninja stands. There's nothing wrong with my posture. I understand, like, you're saying that you train, I think it's rhomboids he keeps saying, and it's like that's cool and that's a thing you can do, but that has nothing to do with strength. That's not going to get you stronger. That's not going to build muscle. And all I'm saying is it doesn't make sense. It's delusional. Why? Because the thing that makes sense is to build muscle, you got to work out. And then there comes the question, you see? Do y'all see what I'm saying? I'm just pointing out that so many people have something to say, but they don't want to participate. Like I asked him, like, do you know anyone who wants to do the training I'm offering? No. Okay. Well, that doesn't make sense to me. You see what I'm saying? Because if people pay for the training and they actually, like coexist the right way in harmony and work together, right, and help me to build what I'm building, then that helps me to get to the next level. You see what I'm saying? Like that's support, that's showing love, that's like being a normal person. I'm not saying like anyone has to do that. I'm just saying that makes sense. It doesn't make any sense factually, and I'm just not going to sit here and agree and act like I do with something I don't agree with. To talk about a component of something or anything with physically with the body that has nothing to do with anything I'm doing. You don't stand up straight, even as Batman, you can't because it's not going to work when you're out in the street. Do you think that I approach like if I'm approaching a criminal, you think I approach a criminal in Gotham like standing up straight? Batman doesn't do that. You can't be standing up straight all the time. It just doesn't work that way. That's why they make these slogans. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. And trust me, I've practiced that and set a million examples of that. Okay, straight up in the street when I was doing bar security, wherever. So my whole point is, I'm the one who has all this experience. I'm the one who has all this street history. I'm the one who has all these answers, and I just get tired of it because there's so many people who want to have an opinion, but it's like, bro, to me, the truth is, all y'all's opinions mean nothing to me. They're all null and void because they're not real. Because y'all don't have the life experience I have. You don't have the experience I have with what I do. And I'm just being honest. If I lived in Miami like Wes Watson claims to, and he's a Mason, and he doesn't own anything, doesn't have anything. If I was like Wes Watson, I mean, he talks kind of the same way and he knows nothing. Like he got his you know what handed to him in prison. My whole point is, I'm not saying that I won't listen to people's constructive criticism or to people's um, additives, and I listen to everybody. I hear you out. I try to be respectful and take it in, but it's just pointless. I mean, what you're saying has nothing to do with anything. Like I said, you don't want to have straight up posture, right? It's okay to stand like that normally. That's always good. Like I've been working on it. I do it. You know what I mean? I stand up pretty straight when I'm walking and when I'm doing what I'm doing. But once it comes time to go, when it comes go time, oh, I'm getting in a low stance, bro. My whole posture is like that of a cat. That's why I always thought that was funny how they talk about posture because I just never agreed with it because you're saying to stand up straight like a stick. That's not what people do. That doesn't make any sense. An athlete, cats have the strongest spine out of basically like any animal. Okay. You can see cats, they'll jump off roofs. I've had tons of cats as pets. They'll do crazy stuff and they'll survive and be fine. Okay. Their spine is super strong. Why? Because they're never standing up straight. They're never walking like a straight stick. They're always walking slouched with an angle in their spine. Think about it. If you take a stick is more likely to bend and snap if it's straight. If it can bend and it's pliable, then it has more strength to it. If you're in a football field and you're running as a running back, I saw Jay Austen do it when I was in middle school. He got injured, had a back injury, and never was the same. And all he dealt with was that back injury. Why? Because he would run standing up straight. So I'm just saying you're wrong. I mean, sometimes you're just wrong. Sometimes the things you're saying are not knowledge. It's just a waste of my time. And I'm not saying like I feel any way about it. Don't take it personally. But I'm just saying no. That's not reality. That's my whole thing. Is it's hard for me when I'm this educated and intelligent on a whole nother level, and then I got people talking about things that are basically going to bring me backwards. You know, come on, bro. I mean, that's like Roxy Orocho, bro. Y'all remember Roxy? Roxy was running a you know what in her spa, and then I went public with it, and I don't know, she ended up getting in trouble for it, right? In major trouble. I mean, like if she actually had gotten caught for what she was actually doing, right? In there, I mean, she would have gone to prison. You feel me? There's stories about that on the news. So, I mean, like when I had talked to her later and she was like, "You did too much." What do you mean I did too much? All I did was just say the truth. Why wouldn't I? Like, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut about something you did towards me intentionally behind my back that I had no idea that was even going on? Are you serious? Like, no, bro, your business should have been shut down. I bet they didn't even shut it down because they all corrupt and they all get swayed by you know what, by women like that who are manipulative and ain't I mean, you don't have any self worth or self value. You don't have any worth. You feel me? You're a joke. You know what I mean? I don't care what none of them say, like I said, but it's like she would say that, like that stuff about posture. That's all narcissism. Real talk. Oh, I want you to stand up straight, blah, blah, blah. Like that's a big deal or matters. Like that has anything to do with representing yourself like, oh, I'm less of a man or I'm less cool or I'm representing you in a bad way. But meanwhile, she was doing all sorts of dark stuff behind closed doors that I don't even want to talk about because I just found her to be a disturbing person all around, right? That's why I got the hell away from her and left her. And then the mask fell off and she went crazy. Straight up, she lost it and went crazy. She had no regard for anyone around her. She couldn't take care of her kids. She was sitting there lying to them, feeding them a bunch of nonsense. That's what happened. Straight up. You know what I mean? Trying to pull the old switcheroo while she would try to turn him against me and stuff and lie to him and paint me like I'm the bad guy. Like, yeah, you nobody to listen to. All you ever did was get drunk. That's all she ever wanted to do was go to those little mariachi restaurants, the little seafood restaurants, the mariscos. That's all she wanted to do and go get liquored up at them restaurants in San Antonio. I'm like, golly, bro, every time I was with her, all we ever did was drink. Straight up. Good thing I'm not now because I couldn't deal with that now. I don't even touch alcohol. I haven't touched alcohol, never touched drugs ever in my life. Um, as far as alcohol, I haven't had a drink in I don't know how long. It's been a while. I think one day, like a long time ago, I think I tried like a michelada or something, or I think it was the chelada, the Budweiser chelada. They're pretty good, but like I don't even like the experience. Like, I don't really like being drunk, so it's just not something I do. You know what I mean? But my whole point is, all of you have your opinion. Opinions are like you know what, man. Everybody got them, and they all stink, and they don't matter. You know what I mean? I'm just saying the truth, bro. I mean, I don't know if you people want me to lie to you. Like, I'm just getting tired of people like being fake or weird or sometimesy or kind of wishy washy, like that song says. It's just weird, man. You know what I mean? Like when I keep feeling this energy, like that, all that energy in that same area, it's like a bunch of haters. Like, I don't care about y'all. Who the hell are y'all, bro? Y'all are grown adults, man, trying to act like you could really do anything or you going to get away with things that are illegal and you can't get away with. Like, bro, the world doesn't work like that, man. That's why none of you really go far. None of you succeed. None of you do anything. Let's get it real, homeboy. I come from that environment. I literally used to be out that way. Straight up, bro. You need to check my history and find out who I am, bro. I'm the most gangster thing walking, bro. It's the most gangster thing out there. What are you talking about? I didn't put up with none of y'all. Are you serious? And this is the games they want to play. Like I said, talking while they pulled up 7 feet ahead of me in a truck, or talking behind my back, or pulling up in their vehicles like 10 miles away. Like literally, they all do things way away from me. Like, yeah, you looking for a response because you don't know how to just be a man or a woman or whatever and buck up and cowboy up and actually address someone or confront someone and be strong and macho about it because ain't none of y'all macho. You don't got it in your DNA. I'm just being real. You know, that's the whole thing, man. Once people start talking, I mean, you're going to get the real me. I mean, let's get real, bro. Like I said, my ancestors took all this land for a reason. Y'all ain't tough. You ain't never going to be tough. You ain't built like that. So stop it. Like, what? What's the point of that fake talking, bro? That's what women do. That's feminine as hell. That fake talking. Like I said, y'all seen anybody ever do anything to me? Ever? In my 35 years on this planet, have you ever seen anybody do anything to me? I've been in and out of jails in Atlanta, like the Valley, Austin. Like I've pretty much been through the whole system. I've been in shelters, all that. I've been through all sorts of places that are worse than prison. Those shelters, some of them are worse than prisons. Like I've been in the bridge, bro. Go look up the history in there in Dallas. Like I've been through everywhere, bro. I used to move through the stew pod. I've been everywhere, bro. Ain't nobody ever done nothing to me ever. Do you understand what an accomplishment that is? Y'all think you street like DMX is like on the streets, yeah, but DMX got messed up. Yeah, he did, and probably I think it was quite a few times. I think one time they claimed he got jumped, whatever, but like DMX got messed up quite a few times. Tyree Sneeds never happened, never will. I can guarantee you. Anybody who thinks that they can do anything to me, you vastly underestimate me. You don't understand what kind of level of ninja I am. Straight up, you have no idea who I am. You know what I mean? Because it's unfathomable. Literally, it's unfathomable. Y'all don't know the meaning of when you're just tough and you're really built like that. So that's the whole thing. I'm just being honest. You know, my attitude every day is I'm ready for whatever, and I'm asking for it. Straight up, I go around this world asking for problems, bro. I'm that type of dude. I came up like that when I was young. Like I said, I'm about it for real. You know how many stripes I got in the street? You know how much stuff and back and forth with people I've been in, and how much real beef, and how like I don't do talking, like I've really gotten in the mix with everybody and won. You know, understand? I've won against all my enemies, bro. Straight up, all of them. I ain't never lost. You feel me? So it's like, boy, stop it. You feel me? I'm talking to the whole public, like all y'all. Like I'm just saying, if there's anybody out there who's like watching me and feels like some kind of disgruntled or frustration, trust me, the last thing you do is scare me. You might get me excited. That's the type of dude I am. See, people don't get it, man. I be praying for stuff like that. Like I'm just being honest. I pray for problems. Like I'm built like that for real, bro. Y'all got me messed up, bro. There's nothing else that the world can do to me after what I've been through physically with this, and how I'm still bouncing back from this and doing the best I can. There's nothing anybody got for me, bro. I promise you on that. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you work with, for what you got with you, who you got with you. All y'all are minions. All y'all are little homies. All of you. You understand? That's why that would be the issue. Like that'd be why I would understand why people would be, oh, I'm a hater. Well, you be a hater all day, but you'll keep that hater stuff at a distance. I promise that. Because if you notice every day, I got the same routines, do the same things. I'll be on foot or on a bicycle, and people be acting like, bro, I'm on foot half the time, bro. I'm so easy to find. I'm easy to see. Like I'm easy, bro. I'm easy for anyone to roll up on me straight up. I make it like that on purpose. Smart one. You understand? Yeah. Because like I said, I'm really built like that, and y'all ain't. You understand? Like, trust me, bro. All that nonsense, like, just all that stuff is pesky nonsense. Like I said, and that's all people will ever do with me is act. You understand? I'm just explaining it to y'all. That's it. And, like, ain't nothing happened, but I just want people to know preemptively. I think ahead, man. I want to get every part of what we need to talk about discussed. Feel me? So ain't nobody gonna do nothing ever, especially to me or with me. I promise that. That's number one, right? And this is why I'm Batman, right? Because remember, Batman is a legend. Batman is a hood legend. Batman been in the street this whole time that y'all been running your mouth doing the real thing. Okay, Batman does exactly what he depicts in that movie to that little nerd who says he's going to expose him and he wants $10 million a month. He does exactly what what's his name describes. Okay, so I don't know what you're talking about. You feel me? Because I ain't got to spell it out for you. It's pretty clear what I do and who I am, you know what I mean, and how I'm built differently. And I love pain, and like I live for all that stuff, right? So, like I said, that's number one. And that's the thing when you got people who don't know who they talking to and they don't know how masculine and manly and scary I am. I'm terrifying. Okay, I'm a monster. And when they don't know that I'm a monster and they start running their mouth, I just laugh at them. You feel me? Because they have no idea. They think, oh, because I'm a cute white boy, they think something sweet. Ain't nothing sweet over here, partner. You feel me? I'm from the hood for real. Okay, the real hood, Bankhead, Rand Bankhead. Y'all don't know nothing about what I come from. Trust me. You feel me? So all that, oh, I want to be tough today. Yeah, you can go ahead and miss me with that. Okay, everybody's a sucker. Let's get real. All y'all some suckers. You couldn't deal with what I deal with on a daily basis. That's the point of all these shows. You couldn't walk in my shoes for a millisecond. None of you. You understand? You have no idea how hard it is being me. You could never fathom. And I handle it with ease. I make everything look easy if you haven't noticed. I make it all look easy. Like the strength plateau, like I said, I'm already to 40 full extension pull ups. I'm going to break that world record. I think it's like 78, 87. I'm going to break that world record in my sleep. These people already know it, so they worried. Like I said, I set the one for inertia pull-ups at 360 in one set. Good luck trying to do that, any of y'all. Do them instead of running your mouth or trying to talk down or talking about, oh, am I doing pull-ups or am I doing inertia pull-ups? I mean, they're still pull-ups, but they're a certain kind of pull-up I invented, and they come with results because if you notice, I'm getting results. Oh, by the way, I'm also curling the bicycle. I think that's part of why my bicep was popping out more today so ridiculously on on that short, and that short got like how many views? Like over 1,000 quickly. You know what I mean? They all doing over 1,000, and then YouTube literally takes away my views and steals my views. They did it right in front of my face. That one short about the birds and the bats over me, it did 1.1 thousand immediately. They took it down to like 860 or something. YouTube be lying. Like I said, this whole is all rigged. It's all Freemasons. We know where we at, bro. Yeah, and I run you Freemasons. Not only do I run y'all, but I make y'all pay me. You feel me? Come on, bro. Y'all don't get. I got this stuff down to a science, man. I got it down such to a science. I just don't give you details, bro. I got it down such to a science that one of the readings told me that one of y'all stole a Red Bull the other day. That's what the reading told me. Yeah. Yeah. And I'll just say that like I believe the reading, it makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? Like I get signs, bro. I see signs like I see what's up, man. I see that there's still people who jealous and envious. I know everything, bro. Don't think that anything gets by me, man. And I have ideas of like who that might be, like who did that. Like I don't care about you. Probably a Mason. What's the matter? You mad because I've exposed your organization? Is that why? Are you mad because I shut all of you down and every single homeboy you tried to send at me, even the ones y'all paid off on here, right? Y'all literally paid them a little bit of money to their Cash App, right? Right? To fake fire me from jobs I didn't care about or want to be at in the first place and got my check either way from them, laughed in their face and they were all scared of me, right? And then I G checked homeboy, sunned him, right? Then he tried to snitch. That didn't work. I mean, you can't win any more than me against people, man. And he was shook. Like I said, that dude was shook. I ain't seen him around at all. Like I said, he must have took off and left. He got scared of the Batman. The Batman be running people out of their own neighborhood. Straight up, let's get real. The Batman be running people off, be running people across the border. Straight up. That's what I do. That's what I've done my whole life. I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all talking about some other guy. So that's the whole thing. Don't get it twisted for 1 second, little homie, and think that any of y'all near my level or that you can mess with Batman or but nah, bro. Y'all just don't know who you talking to. You don't know me. You know why? Because I'm real patient and real calm. I act nice. Don't think I am. I'm not nice at all, bro. Trust me, I'm the worst one out of anybody, and that means in any situation. You feel me? And like that's the thing, man. Like it's been crazy, bro. How like people like I don't know, people are just lax, man. People really don't know me at all. I've noticed that with like a lot of people. They think like I'm just this and that, and I just run with it, man. I use it all to my advantage. I want people to think like something sweet. I do. I take full advantage of that, man. Like, yeah, I'm a nice guy, but don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I don't play like that. You feel me? Yeah, and the fact is that a lot of people have found out. You feel me? Like raw and uncut. People know what it is with me, man. People know to keep their distance from me. People who actually know anything about me, they're terrified of me. They leave me alone. The people who don't know me, it's like, hey, you're just newbies. You're just a new person that doesn't know me. You know, they all think they tough. All of them. They all think they tough. They all think that they got an answer for Batman. They all think that they're from the street, or if they get a bunch of people together that they got an answer for me. It's always been the same, man. It didn't matter who it was or how many of you there were. You're gonna lose every time. Every time they lost, and you not only lose, but then you lose legally too. You lose the right way because I know how to go about doing things. You know what I mean? Real talk. I mean, it is what it is, man. It's like that expression. There's more than one way to blah blah a cat. You ever heard that? Yeah. All it means is metaphorically, it means there's more than one way to approach a situation. That's all it means. It doesn't mean anything else than that. So it's like I care less what people talking about, man, because I'm in the winning seat. I'm in the throne. You feel me? Like I said, all these people are delusional, man. They're delusional and they need help, all of them. I don't know why they're even talking, to be honest. I don't know why people who are out their mind think that I answer to them, but it's like some problem you all have. Like, y'all in Delusionville. Y'all don't run nothing. You don't own nobody. I do what I want. I have full freedom. I have my freedom and I always will. And I'm just good. I'm set and I'm ready to go. And I got them so triggered and pressed, it's unreal. I know exactly how to make y'all mad now too. I know I'm making you mad right now while I'm talking. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Like all y'all do is get online, bro, and act like you got an issue. How many years is it gonna be of you pretending you got an issue, but you ain't gonna do nothing about it, bro? You a coward. Every single one of you, bro. You's a herb. You know what I mean? Like Maserati Fox said, like I said, y'all some herbs, bro. I ain't never heard of that, bro. Like real talk, bro. Don't think that the way I'm talking is fake, man. Like I said, the real me come out real quick anytime I want to pull it out of me. You feel me? Don't think because I'm doing this Batman thing that I ain't still that dude from the real hood from Bankhead who ran everything. Okay, like I forgot who I am. Come on, homie. Y'all funny. Okay. Why do you think Batman does what he does, man? Like I said, I come from the real projects. I came from out the real hoods. I came out these real shelters that was worse than prisons. I've been in the system. I've been in multiple jails. I've been walked through different pods. I've been in Alpha Pod with the highest profile cases when I didn't have a case like that. I don't have no felonies. I had to keep my record clean. Y'all don't understand. If I couldn't control my temper and control my emotions, oh boy, I would have had 8 million felonies already. I would have spent my whole life in and out of jails and prisons. because I'm built like that for real. See, you're not listening. I'm for tough. I ain't back down to nobody, and I'm smart and got a clean record. Yeah, you should definitely like watch your mouth when you talk to me. I don't care who you are. Straight up, that means I'm a smart genius. There's nobody who makes it this far in the game like me and is able to have a clear record with no felonies, where I can still wear my bulletproof vest and be Batman and run my business. Yeah, I'm smart as hell. Okay, you gotta understand, you ain't listening. I ain't back down to nobody. You know how much problems I've had in the valley or anywhere else? You know how much stuff I got into when I was younger and made it out of everything without a scratch on me? Boy, what? People talk about, getting jumped. Bro, I've had people try to do that to me a million times. You serious, bro? You know what I mean? Like I said, like y'all crazy, bro. Like straight up, bro. Y'all funny as hell, man. You know what I mean? Do you understand that the places that I do this at, like everywhere I go where I run my business, I stand my ground everywhere? Like literally, do you understand that I literally have been through everything, bro. I've had people try to do that with me. Like I said, they try to do that with me in bar security. I can't. There's nowhere I can walk. There's pretty much no street that I ain't been in a situation like that with like multiple people versus me by myself, and I won and came out on top completely, and made them look silly, and they had to run back to their stuff every time. You understand? Like that's what y'all don't understand. Like y'all be just watching YouTube and you think something sweet. You not understanding that like when I run my business, right? There's people, right, who are evil and corrupt and they work in groups and they're so terrified of me, right? That they know exactly where I'm at all the time, what I'm doing, right? Obviously, and they not going to come around. Matter of fact, they don't even go where I go anymore because I just take things over. Like, yeah, I'm going to take everything over just like I told y'all I would. I'm going to run my business completely. I don't care what nobody says. Ain't nobody going to stop me ever from running my business. I promise you that. Try it. You feel me? It'll never happen. You feel me? I'm going to do what I want to do just like any place I want to go. Ain't nobody going to tell me I can't go there. Ain't nobody going to ban me no more. I'm a 35-year-old grown man, bro. I'm not playing those games. You know what I mean? I'll just stand there right in your face and tell you I ain't going nowhere and you can call whoever. Straight up. We can get the matter resolved legally the right way on that date because I'm going to run my business. I'm going to do what I want to do and go where I want and live freely. And it's because there's too many people hiding behind computers. They some straight cowards, and y'all act like you got an issue, right? Or act like you want an issue, and they some cowards, and they're not going to do or say nothing to me in person or in reality. They terrified of me, so they use the internet and they try to create roadblocks for me. Ain't no more roadblocks. You understand? Now I'm just moving through everything. So just understand that whatever roadblock you try to set, I'm not putting up with it. I'm a grown man. Just because Karens are mad at me online doesn't mean that I have to suffer or I have to take a loss. I'm not doing it. You understand? So, like I said, y'all can call whoever. I don't care where I'm at. And I'd be telling these people to their face. I just did recently. I told one of them straight up what it was, right? And they didn't have nothing to say. Like I said, they looked dumbfounded, and now they know what it is. And they know that, like I said, I could put their whole business out of operation. Yeah, legally by exposing them. You feel me? Like I said, people don't play these games with me, bro. People don't play with me, bro. Straight up, I be telling them straight to their face, call them. Like, who you gonna call? You gonna call my fans? Everybody's my fan at this point. I got too much power, bro. I'm just being honest. People know what it is with me. They know I'm a good person. They know I'm a man of God, and they know all I do every day is what I'm supposed to do. I'm not gonna play games with you narcs disrespecting me or trying to come at me some way or trying to set me up or lie on me my name. I'm not doing it, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not playing with none of y'all, bro. Hell no. People know me too well. It's too clear what I do every day. My actions are too clear. I can literally tell people, look, bro, all I do is try to help people every day. There's no reason for me to be talked to no way, treated no way. Like, nah, bro, I'm not putting up with nothing. That's what time it is. Yeah, I'm standing on 10 toes down, like I always have. Feel me? If y'all whatever on here, whoever you are, if y'all got feelings for me or whatever, like I could care less. That it's not clear. It's clearly just selfishness because like I said, what has anyone done for me? There's no excuse why any of these people can't donate. What are you watching me for? Why do people watch me and then they want to do this fake stalking stuff and keep pretending like that's cute? It's illegal and it's a crime and I'm taking it to court. Every single one of you is a part of this federal lawsuit, bro. I mean, you're looking at prison time regardless, bro. I don't know why you think like, oh, it's just never going to happen. It has to happen regardless because I'm a public figure that speaks publicly. So the feds and the FBI have a legal responsibility and obligation, believe it or not, smart one, to lock you up no matter what happens with me. Yeah, you still have to go to prison for what you did towards me. I've already dropped the channel names and legal names enough they can go through the channel and research. And if you erase the channel, that's fine. YouTube still has the records, and the feds and the FBI should have been watching and should already know what's going on. Come on, bro. There's plenty of people in those departments that have my channels by now. There's plenty. They're all watching me. They all know what's good. I mean, come on, bro. Can't be serious, man. Like I said, I got too much power at this point, and I don't take advantage of my power. I sit here and I be humble. But what I'm not going to tolerate is anything that ain't coming at me the right way. You feel me? Like I said, I just understand I'm not putting up with none of that, bro. And that's my only thing. I can't stand cowards who try to pretend like what is y'all about? Any of y'all, like them people over there in poverty land, like y'all ain't about nothing. I don't get that, bro. That like I've literally seen people like cars full of people and they do that, like be playing games and oh there he is and blah blah blah. Yeah, but then your energy's like some weird like jealousy, envy, talking smack energy, right? But then when they see me, they don't really say nothing. Like I just don't like people like that. I'm just being honest. Like you fair weather as hell. That might be why you in poverty land and why you broke every day. I'll talk all I want. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it or tell me a thing. I promise you. So just understand, I am who I am, bro. This is not fake, man. And I am like Yahweh. I am. Like I said, I'm like the second coming of Christ. You got to be out your mind to be playing with me. I don't care who you are. You understand? Straight up. Especially at this point, bro. I shut down cartel operations in my sleep, bro. For real. Are you serious right now, bro? Y'all really be sitting there acting like I just walk back and forth in a Batman costume. I don't wear a costume, homie. I wear a bulletproof vest and steel armor. What are you talking about? What is wrong with you? Like what? Come on, bro. Like I said, I'm setting world records on this strength stuff, and like I said, wait till I get in a gym because I'm gonna look even more ridiculous. It's all coming. Like I said, we do things in a time. Everything is meant for a time. Right now, the time is to focus on this and continue to do this. And like I said, it's sticking it to all of them. Like Tupac said, I know what I'm doing. It's just destroying them. Everything I'm doing is destroying them. Man, they can't handle what I'm doing. That's why I stick with it and I continue to focus and do what I do. That's why they continue to try to starve me out. Let's get real with over and over again. No matter how far I get or what I accomplish, it's the same thing without giving any donations. What's that about? But they talking about they can donate to each other, all these people on here who corrupt, are they part of the Red Triangles? Like, come on, bro. Every member of the Red Triangles, you going to prison. I mean, enjoy it while it lasts because you about to go to prison and y'all still don't have no money and all y'all getting your karma. I mean, I don't see how that's winning. You don't have to give me a dime. I just think my fans should contribute and pay me, right? I mean, y'all don't get like my attitude is like that. Like when I see all y'all in reality now, I'm like you owe me money basically. All y'all watching me, like all y'all claim to be fans, why you not paying me? I don't get that. You take videos of me, but you're not paying me. Oh, I think one of them punks got scared too and took his video off the internet. Because I addressed it right away, and I think he heard or somebody told him or something because he got scared. I think he took the video down. I don't see it no more. Unless maybe I blocked him or something. I don't know, but because I just don't want to see negativity. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't think so. I doubt that because I didn't talk to him. I could have, but yeah, I had addressed it and I addressed it publicly. And he's a grown man and he got scared. He got scared. He took down the video. Like, you didn't have to do all that. I mean, like I said, you could have just listened and come respectfully. You see how with them, it's like never the answer to just be a normal human being. Like, bro, I'm a human being, bro. Don't be talking about you spotting me and you seeing me and then trying to call me names, bro. I don't play like that, bro. I'm a grown man, homie. What is you talking about? Who you talking to, little homie at that? Come on, bro. These people like 3 feet tall, and you're like, I don't care who you know, bro. The people that you hang out with, like I said, they my fans. They all rocking with me. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody told them to take it down. I don't know, but it was like there was nothing wrong with the video. It was just something. Well, it kind of was, but because it's none of your business to do that. But it was something wrong with his comment that he said that he had no reason to say. Like he was just spewing out negativity, like hater much. I mean, come on, bro. You just need some hater punch. You need some haterade. You know, just embarrassing, man. Like I said, you just notice what the valley about because that's all they do. Like I said, that rent a security guard, he hating, he jealous. Like I said, all them people the same, bro. These people at these fast food restaurants, they jealous, they mad. It's like, bro, like who wants to deal with that? Like I'm just being honest. Like if I'm going about my routine trying to get done what I got to get done and things are already made impossible for me and y'all don't want to donate nothing, you think I'm going to keep dealing with you people? Or you think I'm going to be patient? Like, no. It's common sense. I'm gonna tell y'all to keep it moving and stay the hell out of my way. And I'm telling you that right now. Stay the hell out of my way. Straight up. When I'm on the grind and I'm hustling and I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm not looking for your opinion. It's just like you can't even sit down over here. Okay. These people are so discriminate. They will sit there and they will make up this nonsense. They'll start lying. Like I said, they won't even give you a chance to do nothing. Like, bro, I'll literally be trying to sit down somewhere. Okay, these people will sit there and they be discriminating. Like I said, these people online, they wish they could run with any little lie they want to make up. That's why I don't be running my mouth because I know what y'all on. But like, it's just ridiculous, man. Like, how you gonna sit there and pretend like there's some situation that there's not, right? Like you ain't never seen a person be a normal person or do something or exercise all day. Like, I'm just tired of it. Meanwhile, they be trying to role reverse because quite frankly, all of y'all have that issue. The same issue that you always try to go to and make up that ain't true, right? All of y'all have that issue. I don't have that issue. I have the issue of, like I said, you all don't open more stores, and the places that you have, you want to stand in a line for 3 hours, right? You sell everything overpriced. Like, what the hell? Like, no, I'm not paying no $30 for some basic stuff, bro. That's silly, man. Any other state or city you can go to, they'll give you all that stuff for free. Straight up. Like, see, you're the one lacking. You're the one not doing your job. You're the one who doesn't know how to operate or just be normal, right? Like, nah, bro, just because somebody's got a chip on their shoulder doesn't mean my day has to be ruined. I don't walk around mad or angry because I don't care what they think. You know what I mean? A lot of them be these fake ladies, these so-called women. Like I said, like, what are you even sitting down for, and what are you here for? Like, y'all don't do nothing. Y'all be acting like you on the computer. Like, none of y'all really work. None of y'all do anything. None of y'all are making it anywhere. None of y'all are progressed. You're not successful. I own billions in equity, a mansion and a estate, over 2,000 in jewelry, my own car lot. I pay over $100 every month. Mineral rights, oil royalties, a website worth almost 2 G's. Boy, stop it. Couldn't none of y'all come close to me or hold a candle to me? What the hell are you talking about? Like, what? And you worried about some nonsense, like acting like I'm doing something wrong by existing. Like, you're doing something wrong because you can't succeed. It doesn't matter how hard you try, you will never come close to me. Like, what? Like, I just can't stand people, bro. Like, straight up, bro. Like, you people literally sit there, you have no empathy, no compassion, no remorse, no mercy, no nothing. You just sit there and judge. Like, how about you stop judging and maybe you would get somewhere in the world? Maybe you'd get to the position I'm at straight up if you'd stop judging everyone. That's the whole point. You understand? All these people are petty. They're all adults, but they don't know how to adult. They're all the same, and all they do is sit there and say delusion and try to cavort and manipulate everything. And they're manipulating their own selves into their own predicament and basically building their own hell for themselves. All that manipulation doesn't do anything but basically build your own hell for yourself. Keep it up if you haven't noticed, and give you more responsibilities that you didn't have before. These people are slow. Honestly, you do it to yourself. Like, I'm just saying, bro, I need to remind the world and all y'all, especially in the valley, y'all ain't on my level, man. I don't care what you talking about, bro. There's a reason why I'm Batman and why I operate how I do. It ain't about being Batman, bro. I got power being me. Like I said, I used to own 14 vehicles, luxury whips, bro. I still own about 5 of them. Are you crazy? Do you know who you talking to? Like, what? Talk about money. Like I said, stop that money stuff, bro. Until y'all donate, I don't want to hear nothing. Straight up, bro. Don't ever talk to me about no money when y'all so broke you can't donate anything. That's crazy, man. None of you, bro. Like, what? Like I said, with Michael, he's donated a couple of $10 here and there. I mean, you ain't done much for me. You talking about when I get this, I'll help. Like, I mean, when's it gonna happen? I mean, just being honest, like, how long does it take for everything? I mean, this is ridiculous, man. Just being honest, like, nah, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and just keep my mouth closed, bro. Like, real talk. Like, I always stand with God. I believe in God's promises, but I'm not gonna sit here and be patient when I'm tired of being patient. I done been patient long enough, bro. It's about time I get this delivered, and I think I'm gonna be impatient every day until it comes, straight up. Because there's no reason for me to be patient. I'm happy, don't get me wrong, but being patient, hell no. You know what I mean? And I'm not happy in the sense that I'm happy overall, but I'm not happy about certain things, like the fact that I can't do what I need to do for myself. You know what I mean? I got a lot of stuff that I need to do, man. Like, I've been through a lot physically. Like, right now, I'm having issues. Like, nah, bro, serious issues that I shouldn't be having. Like I said, and like money will help me solve them, and I don't have it. Like, that's crazy, man. You know what I mean? Fact is, all you people said, that's the reality. As far as YouTubers, when was I ever your friend? When did we have a back and forth? When did I ever talk to you? I don't waste my time with you. You understand? You got these cowards still going on there. They got old videos talking about somebody did this and that towards me and said this about me, and oh, it's a big deal. You ain't saying nothing about me that was true. What are you talking about? Nobody did anything towards me but make themselves look worse. And then I told them instant karma, and what the hell happened? They got instant karma. Exactly what I said. Yeah, even if you don't see it or they don't make it public or don't make it apparent, they're getting their karma, and all the people around them got their karma too. Yeah, I just called one out right on their panel. I said, "Watch this, instant karma," and it came. Don't play with me, little homie. You feel me? Like I said, I'm a real spiritualist. Yeah, I'm the real deal, homie. I'm the real Batman. I'm a real shaman. Yeah, I'm really on this spiritual stuff. Oh, if I tell you it's karma time, that karma coming. If I tell you watch this because you want to be disrespectful hiding online like the little dweeb cowards you are, and I tell you watch this instant karma, that's what's coming. Yeah, because God don't play. You feel me? You don't seem to get it, man. I command armies in the underworld and in these different spiritual realms. Boy, stop it. Don't ever play with me. And guess what really happened when you make your fake videos, homie? What happened is homeboy completely keeps his mouth shut now and he don't talk about me because he know better, because he knows what it is. Yeah. And you'll do the same. Like I said, oh, and you better remove your video straight up. And it's okay. You don't have to because the lawyer's going to make you. Yeah, I'm gonna have an attorney, bro. The attorney's gonna make sure y'all take down all those videos, bro. Any video that's posting fake negativity about me, that fake stuff that y'all do that don't pay anything and you don't make no money, he's gonna have y'all remove that. Could be a woman, I don't know. I don't know who the lawyer gonna be. Feel me? But they gonna make y'all remove that. You using my likeness ain't free. You owe me money. Feel me? It's just that simple. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm doing everything right. I'm doing everything right with this online hustle. I'm doing everything right with the fitness. You know, like I said, right now, I'm going through things, right? It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? It's out of my control. But other than that, I mean, I'm just trying my hardest. Haven't heard from Christina too much lately. I wish that I could. I wish we could talk every day. You know what I mean? That's it. I try to be as patient as possible. I always am patient with her. You can ask her. I just need to tell her like I want to talk to her every day, but I know she's going through something and that's all it is. You know what I mean? Me and Christina are great. I love her more than anything, and I'm just gonna stick with this and stay true to it no matter what. No matter what anyone says. You know what I mean? So, like I said, she promised me she's gonna deliver on everything, and that's what's gonna happen because I believe in God and I believe in her. Feel me? So, like I said, I'm never gonna change my mind on anything. I don't know what these people are talking about online. They like to try to play mental mind games. Ain't nobody playing mind games with me. You feel me? Things are what they are. Like Christina's a real person. Like I said, we talked on the phone. We talked on the phone not too just recently. Oh, she's a real person. She's a real woman. Feel me? Everything is real with her. So it's like she has a lot of stuff that she's taking care of, and that's fine. And I respect that. And I let her do that. You can ask her. I'm always patient with her. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. You got these people on here online who I don't know, strangers, and they just sit online like, oh, I want to cause problems for them. Well, you go ahead and you try to do that because if you ever succeed in causing any problems for me, God's going to deliver immediately. I'll tell you that right now. It's going to be instant karma immediately. That's number one. And number two, just the fact that you try and you keep failing, God's going to deliver instant karma for that. God ain't playing about one hair follicle on my head, bro. You start sitting there trying to cause anything for me that's not positive. Oh yeah. God is gonna ride all day. God ain't gonna play like that. That's common sense. I thought it was common sense, but like I said, a lot of these people lack common sense. You feel me? You understand, man? Like I said, the most important thing in this life is your freedom. Nothing else matters. I don't know what y'all talking about. Freedom and your happiness, which I actually always have, no matter what I'm going through. Like I said, I'm going through a lot right now, like physically, and I'm still happy. Feel me? I just want to be with Christina, man. That's all. I want the money and the budget I need necessary to do this for the way I want to do it in different cities and states, and that's it. I got people talking to me about it too, asking me questions. It's just funny talking to people, man. A lot of people don't seem to understand my words when I'm talking to them. And I'm very eloquent. It's just people have a hard time catching up to me. Maybe I talk too fast. I don't know what it is. Like I said, with everything that I plan on doing in the future, with the calling that God called me to do, which is to save lives and probably save people, I would probably have to either work for an agency or build my own, which is what I want to do, build my own probably, and money talks and everything else walks. I have the capability, I have the genius mind. All I need is the money. Once I have the money, I can build anything I want in this life. That's what you gotta understand, and it's like I already have all the wealth, I already have all the equity, I'm already in the best position possible, and this is why people are frustrated. They know I'm not broke because I own equity. Money doesn't mean anything. Cash is not king. Cash is irrelevant. Cash is for suckers. Only suckers hold cash. Bosses don't hold cash. Bosses keep cash in rotation. Now you get a lump sum of money. I mean, you're not a sucker for that, obviously. You should have the money, and that's good, and you invest it. But most people, 9 times out of 10, they don't know how to invest. Me and Christina, like I said, we're going to invest. We talked about everything. She said that's a great idea about investing the 300,000 into stocks and bonds, and she'll make me in charge of the account. It'll probably be a joint account, and that's it. It'll be a brokerage, and that way I can build it, and we can pump money when we work. We can pump money into there, and I can invest it in stocks. Feel me? Oh, the stock market's going to have to rebound. I don't know if it's happening right now, but it'll be at some point. You feel me? That's inevitable. But yeah, I just don't care about none of you people, man. It just seems like all y'all people just carry negativity on you, and I'm not going to be oppressed in my country. So you can bet your bottom dollar I'll be standing up to all these people in the valley. So look forward to that and expect it. Expect that if you say something wrong to me or you engage your little fake rules on me, I'm going to stand up for myself, and you're going to hear a lot from me. Yep. And if I want to yell and scream, I will. I'm not going to sit there and just tolerate nonsense. No, I'm not. I'm not going to tolerate unfairness and discrimination. I literally stand against corruption for a living. People better get with it, and you better get with the program, because if you don't, I mean, you're just going to get made to look silly publicly in front of everyone. Because I'm going to literally go public too and expose whoever you are. I'm not going to play these games, bro. Telling you right now, man. You know what I mean? I'm too old, man. I'm 35. I don't really care about much, bro. I care about Christina and God, and that's it. I definitely don't care about y'all. Sorry, I just don't. You know what I mean? I don't even care about the fans. I mean, I'm glad you're a fan, but all y'all are fans on your own. See, that's the problem when people think you owe them something. Like when that dude donated a little measly $5 and was like, "Well, how you treat donators? I treated donators great." That's exactly what I said. So if you're gonna sit there and fake play victim on top of all your other problems, you should probably scram and get the hell out of here. Because if all you can donate is $5, you're a nobody. What do you mean? I don't owe you anything, bro. Bro, if you donate to me, that's something I deserve. That's something I earned. I work hard, bro. I should be getting donated thousands of dollars every single live stream, like right now. I should be walking away with two bands right now, straight up, just for talking on here, because that's how much my knowledge is worth. My information that I'm spewing out, the jewels I'm dropping is worth millions of dollars. That's a fact. Y'all be saying things are facts that aren't facts. That's a fact. The things you talk about are not facts. You just talk about nonsense, and facts are not feelings, right? You know what I mean? Like I said, I mean, people are walking contradiction and they're hypocritical. I mean, half the things that happen with these people or to these people, they deserve. Let's get real. I mean, I've listened to old shows and heard y'all saying horrible things about people and what they go through. All it is karma. All this is just straight up and down karma. You know what I mean? And it's just people getting their karma. It's people getting what the hell they deserve and what everyone knows they deserve. And I just can't stand backwards people. It's like when these people get online and they talking about, yeah, everything's backwards. We live in a backwards world. No, you live in a backwards world. We're right here in the normal world that operates forwards. It ain't opposite day. Yeah, you all live in that backwards delusionville that doesn't exist on YouTube. That's your life, your predicament. That has nothing to do with us. You don't speak for the world. That's the biggest problem I've noticed about delusional narcissists. They want to speak for everyone. You're the voice of delusional people. You're not the voice of the public. You're not the voice for women. You're not the voice for men. You're not the voice for anybody. Okay? You're a joke. So at the end of the day, like I said, I mean, I don't really care what people do. I don't care what they say. I mean, like I said, I'm in a great position, man. I mean, literally, I'm the only self-made trillionaire ever existed still to date. Anybody who doubts that, you're crazy. That's why I don't really mess with that church group. Because, like I said, the minute I get around Raul, I mean, at least he's being halfway nice. That's okay. But I mean, it's just fake. That's what he does. He makes it look cute on the outside, and he's fake, and he's a narcissist. And then when he gets you behind closed doors, he wants to treat you another way. And I'm just not with that. I'm not going to tolerate that. Of course not. I'm a grown man, bro. I'm a grown cowboy. Like, all respect to him, much love still. Like, I think he's all right. He's fun to hang out with. Like, I like Raul, you know what I mean? But I just can see through his nonsense. And I'm not going to sit here and not say the truth and how I feel. So it's like they said, never apologize for saying how you feel. That's like, it's just not right. It's the truth, man. I can see through the act. You know what I mean? Like when somebody sits there and tells me, oh, like, does he do this on purpose? Does he plan it and blah blah blah? And like, oh, you were in a situation. I was never in any situation. My situation is the same situation it's been since day one, and the same situation the first time, right? When y'all picked me up, right? I'm a self-made trillionaire. I'm the only one who ever existed. Yeah, and I own billions in equity. What are you talking about, bro? Like, no, I'm just a nice guy and a man of God who's trying to help you, right? And if anything, when I go out in the world, I want to make cash. That's all. And the fact is, in that church group, I can't make no cash with y'all. I can't. What cash am I going to make? I mean, if you let me do what I need to do and you stay away from my damn phone, right? Which, like, I'm done even negotiating that. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I didn't know if they were going to take me out to Kentucky and then be like, oh, you got to do this, start these phone games again. Oh, you got to turn the phone off at this time. Oh, you got to turn in the phone. Bro, I'm a grown man, bro. 35 years old, bro. Don't tell me what to do with my phone. Straight up. That's just a normal response. That's a human being. See, that's the thing. The minute you walk through the door, they act like they own you. Like, come on, bro. Y'all took items out my bag the first time and you still have them. Like, that's theft. Like, no, bro. I don't play like that, man. Like, do what you do. You feel me? Like, again, I'm not saying I'll never do it. Hold on. I'm not saying I won't try to do it and give it a chance at some point. It's possible, but I'm just saying I got certain rules that ain't going to be violated. And that's why I don't want to do it when they're going to Kentucky because they can pull out whatever they can pull any stunt they want once they get me to Kentucky because it's going to be, well, if you leave, then you're not going to get back. And I honestly think Raul is that evil. I don't think he's being nice. I think he's fake. I think he's that evil, truly. And I don't care. I hope he hears. I think he's that evil that he wanted to drag me out to Kentucky and try to leave me stranded there. I think that's what it was all about. I think the other pastor's in on that too because he wasn't even nice when I saw him. Like, I say hi to you, and like your only response, like, "Oh, I'm still here." Like, y'all just don't seem like happy people, bro. You're too quiet around me. I just can tell my spirit can tell when enemies are around, bro. Like, I'm all right, bro. I'm good. You know what I mean? Like I said, I would try it with y'all. I mean, it's all right. Like, I'd give it a chance, but it's just not something I'm trying to do right now. I think that they're upset that I saw through their nonsense and through their smoke and mirrors. That's what I think. You feel me? I'm a genius, bro. You ain't gonna get nothing by me. You know what I mean? I'm not some guy that's nobody, bro. I'm like way beyond Bruce Wayne level, bro. Literally, I'm telling you, bro. I own buildings, bro. You're crazy, man. Like literally, bro. Like I own buildings that I do what I want in that literally look like something out of a movie. That like literally you would be like, what the hell? Like if you knew my hustle and my grind for real, I don't care what you talking about that fake money stuff, bro. That money stuff don't mean nothing. It's about lifestyle. See, that's the thing. Money don't mean nothing. You can work between the grain in this society and learn how to read between the lines and create a hustle that's unorthodox, and you can move way beyond anybody's comprehension. That's what I do. No, you're not getting it. I'm going through this physical stuff with what they did to me. That's all. Other than that, I've always been the only self-made trillionaire. I've always moved like Batman. I don't know what y'all talking about. Like straight up, bro, y'all crazy to be y'all just crazy to be playing with me. Y'all crazy to be sitting here trying to act like you gonna tell me my reality don't exist. Like, boy, stop it. Come on, bro. Why you think different? Like that's the thing. They think different rules exist in their little ministry home and in their church group than the rest of the world. Like, boy, stop it. That's not how it works. If you was a stranger and you told me that and walked up to me, clearly I would respond very aggressively and different. It's common sense. If you wanted to sit there and disrespect me like that and tell me my reality doesn't exist, oh, but your delusion does? Come on, bro. Y'all try to do it because you're hiding behind that church group. They try to get away with a lot of stuff because they're hiding behind the name of God. Like, yeah, I'm all right, bro. No, have fun with it, man. Like I said, do your thing in Kentucky. Do it by yourself the way you deserve, and that's part of your karma. That's the truth. The part of their karma was me walking away. That's the truth. That's why, like I said, they don't say nothing. They have every opportunity to talk to me. They don't talk to me because they know I saw through their nonsense. That's the devil, bro. When somebody gets quiet like that, that's admission of guilt. Okay. No, like I said, they worried about me, like, because they know they committed theft against me. So I think they're worried about that. Like I said, that's not in my hands, man. It's not my concern. It's not a driving issue for me or something I'm trying to do. I don't care. I really don't. But like, like I said, that's in God's hands. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it'll get brought up to an attorney at some point. It has to. I mean, that's just not right. You don't do that. Now, if you want to be a normal man I mean, like I said, people claim they're men like Raul. If you want to be a normal man or a real man, why don't you replace my laptop and my diamond rings? Like you said you threw them away, so why would you not replace them? You see what I'm saying? Like I said, it don't make no sense to ask me to come help y'all when you need me because you need people in Kentucky. You should be able to keep people in your ministry. Do you see what I'm saying? They don't want you to look at things from the perspective of reality. They want to pull the wool over your eyes, but they want to talk to a genius that you know you can't pull the wool over my eyes like I'm slow like you. Yeah, bro, don't play with me like that. You know what I mean? Like straight up, bro. It's an insult to my intelligence. I'm not mad about it. I could care less because I know that's what they're going to do because honestly, they're immature. You know what I mean? I already know what it is with them. It's like, do what you do. You feel me? I don't have time for it. Feel me? Straight up. I ain't got no time for it. I ain't gonna play no games. I ain't gonna do this fake stuff. I ain't gonna sit here and pretend with people and act like we don't know what it is and we don't know reality. We all know what it is. We've been knowing what it is since day one. You know what I mean? We knew what it was when I exposed all that. Like I already exposed you, bro. Maybe they're mad about it. I don't know. I don't really care. You know what I mean? Thing is, we're all just living life, man. We make mistakes, we go through things, whatever. Like when it's about God, that's the purpose that I'm there for. You know, I'll try with Him for that. I'm not saying I won't give it a try, but I mean, like I said, it's never a situation that I really have to. It's a situation, if anything, the only reason I really deal with y'all, honestly, it's not that I plan anything, obviously, none of that. It's because I'm looking for opportunity in the world. Who wouldn't? It was an opportunity the first time, but for me to go back to Kentucky is pointless. Like, what am I going to do? Promote the channel to the same people? You're going to have the same washed up workers there who are miserable and trying to push their weight around when they're nobody. Bro, I've run my own restaurant that's more successful than all of that stuff over there at that racetrack. Boy, stop it. Straight up, just stop it. Like, what you going to do? You going to put me to work in a kitchen or work somewhere else to put up with nonsense from people who ain't on my level, who don't know how to run a kitchen? They don't know how to run a kitchen. Then people are slow as hell. If you don't know that it's quicker to run dishes through a kitchen and that you can have somebody who's quick like me and smart, they literally said, he's the best at it I've ever seen. And then they turned it around and said, no, hold the dishes because one guy in the back was mad he was like 7 feet tall and he was a little punk. He was a coward. You feel me? So he would sit there and just keep trying to say like weird things, and he'd be in the back like mad, like I don't know if he was like hitting stuff in the closet, like bro, you're a little, you know what? Like he's a coward, bro. Feel me? Straight up. I wish he would hear me, bro. I can't stand that fool. Straight up, bro. That's somebody I couldn't stand, bro. Like straight up, bro. And I stood up to him too. I told him what it was, and I kept doing what I needed to do. I'm not going to sit there and play with you. I'm not going to sit there and argue with you either. You know what I mean? Like I said, because I had a job to do, even if it was free. You know what I mean? If it was a place that I worked at and I was getting paid, oh, I would have completely stood up to him. I would have called him out. Like straight up, bro, he's a coward. Like, what? And you can't even cook right. Like, boy, stop it. You want to sit there and act like you some kind of machine, like we supposed to be like you, emotionless and unhappy and miserable and mad as hell in the back. Boy, stop it. You desperate as hell. Like that's your job. You just stuck there. All those people in that kitchen that worked there, they all stuck. They none of them winning in life. They ain't making no money. They ain't getting nowhere. None of them. So no, why in the hell would I want to go back there? At least not right now. For what? If I go back there, I'm gonna go back there as me. I'll put you in your place verbally. You say something wrong to me, yes. I'm not going there to put up with something after I exposed y'all already. Hell no, y'all use forced slave labor, bro. Boy, stop it. Feel me? See, that's the thing. They want to play with you. You know what I mean? What was that other dude's name? Hayden or something like that? Like, he's a sucker, right? Like, come on, bro. You trying to act like you somebody. You just a regular Joe at a company. You nobody special. You don't make no serious money. Like, you ain't nothing. Feel me? You nowhere close to me. Real talk. Ain't nobody in this world close to me in life. I own more assets and equity than all y'all combined, bro. Y'all think Donald Trump got money. Donald Trump don't even own anything. I own all my stuff. You crazy, man. To be talking to me crazy. Like what? Talk to me like I'm gonna do forced labor, like you talking to me like I work for you. Like, yeah, right. Much less for free. You got me messed up. And every time they gave that free food at the end, I sure served me up a whole huge plate of that and ate a ton right in front of their face. Yep, that's all I'm there for, to eat your free food. Like what? And your food wasn't even that good. The salmon was kind of lousy. The desserts were pretty good because I love dessert, but they weren't made that well, and they would leave them out all day. How the hell you gonna leave a dessert out all day? See right there, that's ridiculous. That's a lawsuit to be filed right there. Like you know how many lawsuits I could file based off what y'all do in your kitchen? You want to sit here with this nonsense, boy? Stop it. What? And they act like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. That's what they were saying. Like the other dude that was country and didn't know what the hell he was talking about you can't film in the kitchen. They don't want blah blah blah. I'm sure you don't want it getting out. You mean the fact that y'all can't do nothing right? Everything, according to y'all, everything is illegal. You're not supposed to talk, breathe, walk. Like I'm done with that. I'm gonna say how I feel about everybody, bro. Like if you don't like it, don't have me somewhere. Feel me? No, like I said, I put all them people in their place, man. It's reality, bro. Y'all nobodies. Stop with that fake intimidation of what's illegal and what's legal. Could have filmed whatever the hell I wanted. What are you talking about? Y'all ain't gonna do nothing about it. Straight up. What are you gonna do? And you're in Kentucky. I don't care about Kentucky. Kentucky ain't nothing but corruption, bro. You know how many times y'all made the news? Y'all just made the news again. All of it's corrupt. Y'all got a bunch of predators in Kentucky. That's what they all are. All of them. A bunch of pedophiles. Like what? I don't care about Kentucky at all, bro. Kentucky's a joke. Straight up. Why don't you say that? The shelter was all right. At least they fed them 3 meals a day. That's the only thing I do miss. The food was pretty good too. They was making some real food. And guess what? They had the same thing. A bunch of sticklers, people trying to push their weight around and act like they had power, telling you, "Oh, you can't use the outlet." Why the hell not? Who are you? Like what? Who? Blah blah blah. And made you king. You can't tell no civilian they can't use an outlet, boy. Like what? You serving food here? It's a soup kitchen, whatever. We eating. I mean, why the hell can't you? And I kept using it too. Forget what he say. Straight up, I don't listen to none of them, bro. Ain't none of them nobody. Straight up, ain't none of them nobody, bro. You know what I mean? That's the thing, bro. You have no idea. You never know who's who. You don't know who you meet or who you might be talking to or trying to pull that fake superiority stuff with. Boy, stop it. I own billions in equity. Yep, and I'm in front of you staying in your little shelter. You ain't nobody. You're nothing. None of you. That's what y'all don't get. Y'all don't understand. Yeah, some hustlers and some billionaires live real life. Yeah, some of us really about this too. Some of us run the streets. Yeah, see, you're not understanding. It ain't about cash and money. It's about respect. It's about power. So you don't talk down to me because I'm your superior. You ain't been in no beef. You don't run the streets. Who are you talking to? See, when you deal with delusional people like that, why would I want to deal with them? That's why I left. I didn't leave because, oh, I was upset. I was blah, blah, blah. No, I left because they're all delusional, bro. You ain't gonna sit there and talk to me like I'm not who I am. What part of the description is that? What part of the game is that? What that got to do with me helping you? I'm doing you a favor, bro. Like what? No, I'm there off the grace of God helping you. You know what I mean? Like I said, that's what they wanted me to do in that church group. They wanted to drag me to Kentucky because, oh, y'all need people. No, do it yourself. That's what you deserve. Straight up. That's the truth. And I thought about it quite a lot, and that's how I feel at the end of the day. I don't care how nobody takes it. That's just how I feel. They didn't do me no favors. They didn't help me. They didn't help me making me walk through a flood again after. They didn't help Eddie. Eddie clearly they ran him off. That's your fault. Feel me? See, if you had treated Eddie better, you wouldn't have had to worry about that, right? Common sense. Feel me? You would not have had to worry about Eddie had you treated him right. So why don't you say that? Feel me? So it's just ridiculous, man. Hold on, I'm watching this. It really is. It's ridiculous, bro. It's just unreal how delusional most of the public is and people like. Do you think I care about their delusion? That's why I left because I wasn't going to put up with any nonsense. You feel me? Like I said, sometimes they're all right. Sometimes I can handle them in doses, but as far as like an overall scale of things, no, I'm not. I'm not doing that. I'm just not. It's too much nonsense, too much fakeness, too much whatever you want to call it. I mean, I just can't deal with delusion. Now if you talk to me as who I am, like, when I give you my channel, my YouTube channel, and you can go through that channel and see me with like millions of dollars basically, living a lifestyle that only you wish you could dream of, and you still try to talk to me like, oh, I'm a wage slave? Like you gonna have me doing forced free slave labor? Like, come on, bro. You should be able to figure out the guy you're talking to, the animal you're talking to, doesn't come from that. He ain't gonna do it. It's just nonsense. Now, if you treat me right, I'll help you out because that's what I was. I was just a volunteer. When you come like that in a church group, you're a volunteer. That doesn't give them a right to, oh, you're gonna talk to me crazy and treat me like I'm the help. Yeah, hell no, bro. You got me totally misconstrued, bro. See, that's what they used to. They used see that's the problem with Raul and them is they take advantage of everybody. They don't know how to treat anybody like a human being. So if you take advantage of people, people ain't gonna want to be a part of your church group. I didn't plan anything. You planned it. You called me to go over there. I was good, bro. I didn't say nothing about that. That was all Miguel's idea. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, like it's cool, but I'm gonna say the truth. I ain't gonna sit here and sugarcoat it and lie to you. You feel me? Because if I don't, then you're gonna sit there and continue to lie. You see what I'm saying? So like, I mean, I caught Raul red-handed talking smack behind my back to whatever his name, I think it was Hayden or something like that, to the guy that was the manager there or whatever. So if you're actively trying to get them to not hire me when they literally offered me a job and they have a deal worked out where they can't hire you for like you have to stay in the program for 9 months, which is silly nonsense, right? Like, come on, bro. That's just silly, man. Like I'm gonna really sit there when this is what Raul does. Okay, this is the truth. Raul waits until it's almost the 9 months for the program, like he did with that one dude that has major issues, which I really don't respect him picking on him, right? And he waited till the end, till the 9 months was almost up, and then he kicks him out. That's what he does. He creates and structures an argument, just like Matt said when Matt left in Oklahoma. He just left in the middle, walked right out the hotel in Oklahoma, right when we were Oklahoma City or whatever, doing the Oklahoma State Fair. And he waits until you almost finish the whole 9 month program and then he kicks you out. He makes an excuse and he kicks you out of the ministry home. That way you can't finish the program because somehow he's so jealous and so spiteful and so hateful he doesn't want to see anyone succeed or win or complete the program. So, no, when I talked to you, I was hoping that you changed as a person, but like I highly doubt it. So like, the fake nice act, I mean, it's okay, but it doesn't go far with me. I'm not that guy. See, that's the thing. If you just talk to me as who I am and who you know I am, which is an actual street gangsta and a hustle and the dude who knows everything about life, right? Just like my father, like, come on, bro. Like, you wouldn't have talked to my father like that. My father would have never put up with that. My father would have put you in your damn place, straight up, just like I will, verbally, right? So, I mean, it's like I said, people like that, they're not worth my time. They're not worth any part of my bitterness or me getting upset. That's why I don't waste my time. That's why I just go along with whatever you say. You feel me? Because I don't care. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's something I could do, but I mean, that's all it is. It's just something to do. I mean, it's not really an opportunity. You know what I mean? It's mainly just free food. That's really all it is. It's just the food. The food is the only reason I'm there. That's the only reason I was there the first time. The food. And then they want to sit there and guilt trip you. Well, that's kind of selfish. You're not doing it for God. Who is doing it for God? You ain't here for God. You there to get rich and can't make no money. Come on, bro. That's that other pastor, that Icy Mike, who I addressed him already directly on social media for trying to tell me that nonsense about, oh, yeah, I want 15% of your money, bro. I'll never have somebody tell me they want 15% of my money. You know better than that. Come on, bro. Who you talking to, bro? You talking to a dude that's literally made millions every year consecutively. Boy, stop it. What? See, that stuff works with them church folks. See, he used to pushing his weight around and dealing with other addicts like him, right? That he can talk anyway to. Yeah, I don't got time for you, bro. That's what they do. They try to trap you and then gang up on you and talk that fake nonsense and that goes nowhere and treat you some way. Why in the hell would I put up with that from a bunch of addicts? I'm just being honest. Like I don't look down on you or anything. I'm not judging you. Like I got love for everybody. I accept everybody. I don't judge anyone. Not like that and not for that. I've been around plenty of people like that. Okay. But my whole point is I got to point it out once you start acting like that. See, that's the thing. They want to be beyond, you know what I'm saying? They think they above reproach. They don't want to be called out for what they do. They don't want to be held accountable, but they want to have the authority of a king. That's all narcissism, bro. I ain't got time for you. Like, for what, bro? So I can get some free food and you can drive me around and take me to the same miserable place in Kentucky that I don't really want to be at and sit out there for whatever you say 3 weeks, then you might change it and sit out there what it seems like forever, bro, when you're out there, and then go back and forth. And I got to constantly have y'all in my energy field and my energy playing around. Like, that's the thing I can't tolerate. I'm a spiritualist. I can't have people in and out of my energy all the time. Y'all don't understand that affects you, man. That's a really, really bad thing. You can't have people playing in your energy. It doesn't work like that. Your energy is sacred, man. You got to take your energy back. You got to learn how to be alone. That's the problem with all you people on here. These people on here, they want rewards. They want. You got these people obsessed watching me. Oh, I'm upset at how I treated him. Blah blah. It's all just selfishness. Like at the end of the day, bro, you would have watched your actions. All y'all, you would learn how to make better decisions. Half of y'all don't even know how to be alone because you're weak. That's pathetic, bro. How you gonna ever have anything to offer anyone if you can't be alone, especially as a woman? That's the biggest joke I've ever heard of. Don't no man want no woman that can't be alone. That's the number one priority about a woman. You want a woman who's always alone, who's by herself, that nobody is dealing with like that. That's common sense, bro. When you dealing with someone that weak and they just willing to take whoever and whatever, that's called being easy. That's insulting. That's a joke. You feel me? So what are you talking about? What? Y'all want things? Well, you don't always get what you want, especially when you're not willing to work for it and willing to be a normal person. Like y'all need to stop acting like you normal. Feel me? What? Like I said, and Steve said the same thing, man. Steve literally said that. He literally told this fool on here. He said, "Quit acting like you normal." Yeah, you not normal, sitting there trying to finish sentences with songs, boy. Tone Space. I mean, Steve's went in on Tone Space, and he went in on that Buns Dot. He went the hell in on y'all. Boy, stop it. Then last two shows he went in, bro. I agree with pretty much everything he said. He put y'all in your place. Okay. Now maybe he didn't have a successful rap career. Maybe I mean he's a little delusional. He was saying acting like he had made it or he had accomplished so much just to make himself feel better, and that's okay. He was trying to cope, you know? But the truth is that he never was a big rapper. He never was big on YouTube. He was never formidable force, and it's okay. You know, he was an older man and he was trying to cope and make himself feel better. I have no problem with it. I got nothing but love for Steve's regardless. He joined the Red Triangles at the end and was trying to spread hate and delusion and misinformation on my name, and I still show him nothing but love. Okay? All every time I talk, all I do is say something positive about him. But he went the hell in on y'all. And he said the truth. He said the truth how y'all ain't got no monetization, you ain't got no channel, you ain't nobody, you ain't no name in the game, you're not a comedian. You know, these people are doing shows on here for free talking to y'all. So I don't care how many trolls you get, you ain't nobody. You ain't never gonna be on my level. You still gotta watch me be the superstar every day and talk about Tyrese Sneed because you all up on my you know what. Y'all can't get off of it. All y'all the same. It's the same thing with everybody, bro. Anybody I meet, it's gonna be the same thing because all y'all some haters. All y'all the same. It's the same in the church groups. Boy, stop it with this acting like y'all surprise me. Like, nah, bro, it's not surprising, man. People is jealous and envious. That's what it is, man. That's all y'all know. Y'all don't know how to be grown adults, bro. And it's sad because y'all are adults. Y'all don't know how to just be and how to treat people, man. I'm not gonna put up with nothing. Y'all weird. Like straight up. What y'all need to do is stay out my way and get the hell away from me. Straight up. Feel me? I don't owe y'all nothing, bro. Like I said, quit approaching me, man. I'm telling y'all legally right now, bro. I don't approach nobody. I don't talk to nobody. All y'all got no business talking to me. And that's all I've ever been on, bro. I don't talk to you, don't talk to me. Feel me? Because all y'all ain't nothing but problems and nonsense and fake drama. Ain't none of y'all about nothing. Like what? What the hell would we have to talk about? Feel me? If you ain't talking about no money, get out of my face. Straight up, bro. Talking about God, but you don't believe him. I don't need other people to tell me about God when I'm his son. Okay, I'm not talking about the way y'all talking about. I'm talking about his actual son, like the next Jesus Christ. Boy, stop it. Don't sit there and talk to me about God. You're a walking insult. Y'all are hilarious. Feel me? But like I said, it is what it is, man. I don't really care, bro. People do what they do. I got nothing wrong with people hustling and trying to survive and do what they got to do. I just got a problem when you're trying to use me, right? And you have to come for me to help and grovel basically, and can't even admit that that's what you did. That's what the church group was doing. They were coming to me for my help. They wanted help from me. You want help from me, it's going to be done the right way, and it's going to be done with me in charge. So it won't be you in charge. It'll be me in charge. Yep, I'll be making the rules. But like I said, when God bless me and give me all that money, I'll just restructure the whole thing. Feel me? But I mean, honestly, unless they just went out of their way to really be nice and respectful and just be cool, I don't want anyone to kiss up to me. I just, like I said, don't mess with my phone. Don't be telling me anything to do with my phone. Let me run my business because I'm a grown man and I have to. That's how I survive. I didn't say, oh, I'm here and I put my business on hold. If I didn't agree to that, that's illegal, bro. That's a lawsuit, man. You know what I mean? I literally could sue them, bro. Do you understand that? Like seriously, and I would win. So it's like No, I mean, if you want to go out your way to be nice and make things the right way, I don't even want to be a leader in that stuff. Just leave me alone, let me do me, and that's it. You feel me? Like you do that, I'll be all right. I'll turn around and help you, and I'll definitely help them financially if I get the money. But I'm gonna be in charge. And that means if I don't like what you're doing or I think you full of it or fake, I mean, you losing your job. You know what I mean? The truth at the end of the day, man, is Raul is the whole problem, bro. You ain't gonna sit here and tell me he's not. I mean, I'm not fake, bro. I don't go behind people's back and say something I don't mean. I'm just telling you the truth. If it wasn't for Raul there, there'd be plenty of other people who would have graduated that program. He's not letting nobody graduate. You're literally there sabotaging everybody. You have no business being a pastor, being fake ordained by that fake church. All that stuff is fake. So when you got somebody wicked like that in the center of the church, how in the hell would you expect to succeed? Honestly, he could put on the fake act and be all that fake smiley and whatever, but bro, I remember everything you did, man. I remember how you treated Eddie. I remember how you treated the other dude, and you haven't apologized for none of that and been sincere and said like, "Yo, I'm really trying to change." When you do that, talk to me then. Other than that, like, nah, bro, I definitely hold it all against you. I remember everything you did, bro. I call you out publicly for it every time. You know what I mean? And like I said, I was nice because I wanted to be nice and I'm genuine. But after I thought about it, I'm like, no, man, it's just all fake. It's the same thing over and over again. You know what I mean? That's how they do things. They just in a cycle forever, just in a back and forth like a little circle. It's pathetic, man. But it is what it is, man. Like I said, we making progress, they not. And I'm sure they all saw it. Like I said, they see my lifestyle, they see what I'm doing and how I'm doing. So let them put up with that and eat my success like everybody else who's jealous. I don't really care. I'm a grown man, bro. I ain't here for people to be jealous of me or rub anything in or act like I'm better than anyone. I'm here to help people genuinely. It's just this is what all these other immature people are on. They're so immature they don't want to focus on basic things like necessities and what we need to do. They want to and helping me to do it. They want to focus on, oh, I'm jealous, man. I ain't got time for y'all. I got stuff to do. Feel me? I'll talk to you later, man.